Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. We are back on the Tempest, warming up after our little excursion to Vault. And yes, Ryder is still wearing her snazzy biker outfit. And I do want to return to Vault soonish. However, it seems like we have some stuff to do here on the Tempest. Like, I think I got some new email and a few people want to talk to me. So why don't we start on the bridge and check our email account, and then maybe we're just going to check in with everyone and see if they have some new dialogue. Oh well, look at that. It's actually quite a lot of emails. Asari refugees. To Ryder from Cora. Ryder, there's a report of Asari refugees on Ears. They made it. Might know about the Ark. 2. Let's talk when you're free. Cora. Right, I got a notification about that. Turians on Haval. Pathfinder, I'm getting reports about Turian sightings on Haval. Since it's an Angaran world, I was hoping you could check it out. Apex is noted for their diplomatic talents. This needs discretion, Candace. Okay, so we're finally getting some life signs of the other arcs, apparently. The Asari, and I mean these could be from the Turian arc, right? Exercise in futility from Gil. Your crew has started a regular poker game to try to improve their skills and try to beat me. I bet it was Peepee's idea. They've even roped poor Jarl into it. So I won't be needing a raise anytime soon. I believe there's going to be an infusion of funds coming my way. If I was one for emoticons, that'd be a big goofy smiley face right here. Well, maybe at some point you do have to play Sam after all, and then we'll see who's going to win it. Making contacts from Liam. Heads up. First thing I did after Aya figure out who to really talk to, because we all know the ones in charge, they're not on the ground. Jarl had some pointers and I got some names from smaller Angaran colonies. It'll be a while before they trust us, but it's all about exposure. Saw it all the time in crisis response, especially post-combat zones. Low Consul Varant, if you see any messages from her, it's just me reaching out. Okay. Costa. Liam has included a list of media themed to First Contact. Genres include hard science fiction and an Asari vid about First Contact with humanity titled How They Must See Us. I actually would like to watch this vid. It seems like some interesting stuff. Okay, Curious Vault Rock. From Chief Lucan, Pathfinder. This rock you found is certainly something. As far as I can tell, it's a remnant of a meteoroid that passed through the Scourge before falling to Vault, infusing it with similar charge. The presence of Helios' native metallic elements within the rock may have allowed for such a transfer. I'm unsure why the Adi reacted to it the way they did. I've stored it in a lead-lined box. It unnerves me. Chief Lucan. So we didn't really find out anything too useful from that rock that I found on Vault, at least so far. I see. Balanced diet from Lexi. Ryder. As part of overseeing the crew's physical and mental welfare, I thought I'd send along the following tips for a balanced diet. Given the large amount of exercise you partake in each day, it's important that your body receives the nutrients it needs. So, what does she suggest? Carbohydrates 5 to 11 servings a day, fruits and vegetables 4 to 5 servings a day, proteins 3 servings a day, fats 1 serving or less a day. Okay, well, thank you for your concern. Communication from Jarl. Pathfinder Rider of the Human Initiative. I've heard privately from Evra, the leader of our resistance. He's very impressed that we were able to help the Ops Squad on Vault, and I've made sure that he knows that you played a key role. Maybe he's already said these things to you, but if I know Evra, he probably hasn't. Well, yes, sort of, I guess. As for me, I've learned a lot about trust. Being on this team, letting myself be open to trusting you and the others. I've learned that trust is more of a feeling than a science, and it seems like it is a universal truth. Only universal, get it? I try to be even more trustful in the future. This assignment might change my life. Good night, Jarl. Okay, so he's opening up a little bit too. Confidential Vault Intel from Commander Duzil. Since your liberation of the labor camp on Vault, some information has come to my attention. For years the cat ignored our work in the frozen city of Jarnik. Searching for details of our buried past didn't seem to threaten them. One day we must have uncovered something that the cat deemed extremely dangerous. They invaded the city, killing or enslaving our archaeological team, and locked it down. Intel from the labor camp seems to confirm what have to this point only been crazy rumors. There may be an ancient pre-scourge AI locked in ice in the depths of the city. Right, I did find some messages about that in that cat camp. This explains the prefix swift and violent move. I've heard that the cat shunned tech-like artificial intelligence, and they certainly wouldn't want us to have it. Please keep this knowledge to yourself. Okay. Well, some interesting information here. And yeah, I think we can go and talk to some of our companions, definitely with Cora. But let's talk to everyone else as well, and we're going to start with Suvi.
The discovery of Aya was just what we needed, Ryder. The Angaran scientists have been so generous in sharing their wisdom. It's been amazing.
Yes, I'm sure it'll be a help to us.
Angaran expertise will be a tremendous help to the initiative.
We were certainly hurting for it. I'm thankful the Angara were willing to risk working with us.
I'm afraid not all of them are quite so friendly.
Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. I'm confident we'll get there.
Well, I'm a firm believer in, the fact that trust has to be earned, so I can understand that.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Alright, next is Callow over here.
Oh, the ship manual's useful. That leg of my workbench needed propping up.
If you bothered reading it, you'd know that the Tempest is an orchestra of new tech. You can't just meddle with...
I got this ship launch ready in record time, Callow. I know my stuff.
And you don't have a shred of respect for other people's.
Callow.
Oh, Ryder. Sorry you had to hear that.
Are you arguing again? Seriously, what's going on with the two of you? Anyway, let's go and talk to the guys in the back. I'm not sure about Lexi, but I just try everyone, I suppose.
Yes?
Alright, apparently I can talk about that memory fragment.
I ran across another memory fragment. Dad made Sam for Mom, to cure her. I knew that was part of it, but...
You didn't know it was the driving force?
Yeah, he was a man of many secrets.
Dad was always so aloof. I never saw this side of him.
Maybe that's why he kept this memory, so you'd know.
Probably.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
But hang on a second. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to talk to Lexi again. Because...
Yes?
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files, and my brain by species.
I think, when I talked to her the last time, Jarl was not in my crew. And yet, why this sorting method?
Why do you sort them that way?
Just easier for me to see patterns in behavior.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I can ask her about Jarl.
Is Jal doing okay?
He's adjusting. The rest of us have at least some understanding of each other's cultures. But to Jar, we're all outsiders. It's a lot to take in. I'd say he's doing pretty well.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thanks for the insight. I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, so... Is Cora in the biolab today?
Did you hear the news from
Yes.
Eos? A sorry refugee showed up at the outpost. Only a few. But that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
Well, in that case, we should speak to her.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
And you seem to idolize her.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
It's okay, I didn't want to put you in a corner. So yeah, I guess we should definitely talk to her.
I'll take someone with that much experience. Another reason to find the Ark.
When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidaria at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along.
Alright, take Cora to speak with Hyderia on Eos. Right, I mean at some point I want to go back there and then we can take care of that. So let's catch up with Gil.
The Angara were super curious about the ship. A few were pretty bold. Asked me questions.
What do you make of them?
They know their shit. Quick-minded, sharp. They'll make good allies.
Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, tell me more about Jill.
How's your friend Jill doing?
Good. Busy. Apparently, prepping multiple species for procreation is a lot of work. Who knew? Waiting to get it all started was killing her. Now she's being shot out of a cannon, so to speak.
Okay, I understand that. And yeah, what the hell is going on with you and Callow?
Out with it already. What's the deal with you and Callow? Anything I should be concerned about?
Twist my arm, why don't you? It's contrasting styles more than anything. He's a blueprint guy. I'm gears and guts. Got ink on his digits, not grease, up to his elbows. If you didn't have me to balance him out, you might be in trouble. Heck, maybe that goes both ways.
I guess it does. And yeah, let's talk a bit more about poker.
Regale me with some poker wisdom.
Well, bluffing and reading players aside, poker is all about math. If the odds of getting the card you need are greater than the bet, make the bet.
Well, you make it sound very easy.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
But didn't I get some stuff from the engineer on Vault that I was supposed to give to you? I thought he gave me some shield modifications or whatever that was. Oh, I'm actually supposed to craft it. Well, I may as well do this. I'm right over here at the research station. So let's see if we can craft this already. I guess it would be in this tab. Actually, I have a few things that I can craft here. Advanced life support. Agility mode. I did not realize that. But apparently this is the one... Oh, I need more platinum for it. Alright. I will try to find more platinum. Okay, yeah, I see Liam over here, so I guess he's going to be next.
Pathfinder, hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Jarl to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it in a budget bucket. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
Can you give me any more details before I give my approval for that? But okay, I hope you're going to put it to good use. Yeah, any thoughts on the squad?
What's your read on the people we're working with?
The squad and crew, they're all fine.
You must have opinions.
Your opinion's more important. What do you think of your people?
Well, so far it seems to be going well, I would say.
The math says we have all the right qualifications. I trust that.
That's probably what the Nexus is counting on. That our skills fit together to make it work. Up to us to figure it out. That's why this is our ship. So we own it. Want to make it work.
Okay, yeah, I understand that.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Liam Costa, Armor Diplomacy. Build Liam's research project. Oh, okay, so I actually can see what this is all about. Let me have a look at that. No, this is not it. Liam wants a small armor project approved, calling it a diplomatic effort with Jarl. Complete the research project to secure what he needs. Okay, I guess I can do this, assuming I have the proper components for it. Is it in this tab? Oh yeah, it is. Liam's armor requisition. Actually this doesn't have very high requirements, so let's craft it. There we go. Talk to Liam in his room on the Tempest. Oh yeah, he is no longer here. I just made that thing for you and you just disappeared for some reason. Anyway, before I go there, let me go and talk to Jarl. I think he's probably in here.
So, you've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he entirely approves of me yet.
I still don't think he likes me.
That's just his way. You should be more worried about the Rokar.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshai. But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
Well, that would explain his hatred, I guess.
That's why he hates aliens.
Yes, he suffered greatly. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
The Rokar were those Angaran that attacked us, right? I want to reason with them. Then we need to stop them now. I don't know. I guess it's more important to stop them. I mean, if we can stop them by reasoning with them, that would be ideal. I don't know.
More of a reason to set things straight before they get out of hand.
I don't think Aksul will listen to you. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Aksul from the Ket. Her name is Tholdir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
Okay, find Thaldir on Haval. Yeah. I mean, this is something for a later day. By the way, I noticed that the second quest that I could have taken, travel to Haval, to help the scientists, is still available. So, I'm just going to do it later. In which case, my suspicion that it doesn't really matter where you go first was basically right. Anyway, so we got another quest from Jarl. But, like I said, I think this is something for another day. Yeah, I haven't talked to everyone yet, so let me continue my round trip.
Yep. Though Asari biotics are a few 100,000 years ahead.
Humans are catching up.
Humans back home, maybe. You skipped class for 600 years.
It's true. But yeah, apparently my crewmates are just talking from across the ship with each other.
Aya is a wonder rider, and the Angara are so interesting. I hope we make it back. I want to delve and explore and who knows what else.
Yeah, I'm sure we will go back there.
We'll be back. We need the Moshai if we're going to get into their vault.
Oh, I'm definitely sticking around long enough for that.
And I mean, rescuing the Mosha is one of my coming up missions, so
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
maybe after that we can go back to Aya. And I don't know, Vetra and Drek are somewhere. Okay, apparently they're in the crew quarters, which is not over here. It's actually on the other side.
You know, there was a time when Sid was afraid of space. We were traveling a lot, and one day she just woke up and realized there was nothing outside the shuttle walls. Happened more than once. She'd panic. I'd hold her, for as long as it took. She doesn't even remember now. It was only for a month or two.
Funny, huh? The things they don't remember.
And you feel like it's up to you to hold on to it, or else it's just gone.
And there's just something there that you know you're missing.
Drac?
Just hold on to it.
That's very profound. Are you like sharing parenting advice? I mean, technically Vetra isn't a parent, but it seems like she cared for her little sister, right?
What can I do for you, Pathfinder?
Apparently nothing. No new
You
dialogue
probably
here.
have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
And what about Drek?
That is a nice little piece of paradise the Angara have. Wouldn't mind seeing it again.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I wouldn't mind either. Maybe we can have something like that too. Someday.
We rescue that Moshai of theirs. Maybe they'll give us some tips.
Well, let's hope so.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Okay, that should be about it. I mean, I can talk to Sam, I suppose. And let's check the crew info board as well. Well, we do have some new messages here. Notes from the last fire drill. Liam's new evacuation plan cut 22 seconds off our best time. Drake, we need a solution for your vis-a-vis ladders. What? PB, you're dead because you were 2 minutes late to the evac point. Cora. Comments. I live in an escape pod. Yeah, how can she be late if she actually lives in the escape pod? Is the escape pod not like the evac point? That would be kind of weird. But okay, whatever. Angaran word of the day, tavum. Tavum, noun. A pleasant intoxicant stirred into hot water or fruit juice. Say tavum. Comments. What's it made from? It is sweet or more like beer? Vetra. What happens if you mix it with booze? Does it get better or do they cancel each other out? Track. We need to do some scientific tests, maybe with little umbrellas. That's an interesting discussion going on here. Angaran word of the day. I like that idea. I really like the idea to teach something about Angaran culture to the rest of the crew via this info board. Drive core noise. No need to panic about the drive core noise this morning. Just a stress test. There's nothing wrong with an 0500 wake-up call. Gil. Comments. Profanity deleted by infobot VI. You're welcome. Apparently Liam does not appreciate to get a 0500 wake-up call. Adjectived verbing nouns. Gil. Okay. Liam, if the VI learns to censor all language, I'm making you reprogram it. Educational in a way. Okay, well, this is an interesting read. And yeah, I don't know, let's go and talk to Sam, but Sam's on the other side of the ship. I still get lost in here sometimes.
Hello, Ryder. Meeting with the Angara is truly historic.
I'll say.
My only comparison is Alec Ryder's experience in the First Contact War, a time of uncertainty and cultural misunderstanding. We are arguably in a similar time, yet your encounter was peaceful. I can see what humanity has learned.
Well, that is a nice sentiment. Yeah, how is your humor doing?
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why don't Thresher Moors eat comedians? Because they taste funny.
I like the previous one better, I think.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Okay. Sam is still working on his humor. Right, now that I've talked to everyone, let's go back to the bridge. We still have time left in this episode, so I think I want to go back to Vault and return to that outpost. T-Chicks? There was a bunch of stuff going on there, and I kinda left in a hurry because
Not really
I
a holiday destination.
wanted to talk to Evra. So let's just head back there and talk to some of these people. Right, I mean, this should still be fine. I may want to try a different team. I mean, I'm inclined to take Jal along because, I mean, it's his planet. But then again, Haval is also an Angaran planet, so by that logic, I could just take him along everywhere. So I guess for the sake of diversity, I'm going to rotate the team again, and I'll take someone else into my team now. Let's see. Is there some combinations that I have not used yet? How about Vetra and Drek? I don't think I had them together, but I may misremember. But let's take Vetra and Drek. I hope you like the cold.
Approaching the LZ.
Alright, where exactly... Oh yes, we actually land over here. However, we do have a forward station here, so I'm just going to quick travel back to that base. And we can look around a little bit.
That's Techix, according to my map.
Also, I think it's kind of interesting that minus 30 degrees Celsius is considered safe, and minus 40 is a hazard level. So that's basically where our environmental suits start to fail, huh? But I mean, minus 30 is still pretty damn cold. Anyway, let's head inside the base and go and talk to some of these people. We have a bunch of side quests going on and a hidden cache, but it may be on top of this hill. It probably is, right? So maybe let's put a marker on one of these side quests, and now we can look around a little bit. Okay, this is actually one of them.
Pathfinder Rider, it is wonderful to finally meet you in person. I'm Ari Vescik, scholar and chronicler. I've followed your activity with great interest.
Chronicler? Like a historian?
Quite so. Denied memory of the past or hope for the future, we become dust in a void.
I agree, history is important.
The past can tell us an awful lot about the present.
Exactly. Our struggles are difficult. We have survived much greater and can do so again. It is my life's work to document the events that shape our world. The arrival of visitors from beyond the galaxy is a significant development, of course.
Of course. Not a bad one, I hope.
I'm just hoping we don't turn out to be a significantly bad development.
Nothing you've done approaches the damage caused by the cat.
Well,
And
that's
speaking
good.
of cat, I wish we knew more about how their invasion started. They must have records of first contact, and we have none of our own.
Where would you get that information?
The Ket are a military people. They must have logs. Perhaps they can be accessed from their base on Vol. Approaching it would be foolhardy. Still, if you find yourself there, please see what you can find.
Well, I am a little bit foolhardy, and I do plan to take that base at some point, so I guess I can try to do that. So do you have your own records of that?
Why don't the Angara have records of first contact with the Ket?
Those who were there cannot tell their tales. Dead or disappeared. There are stories, rumors. No one knows for sure what happened.
Okay, I see.
I'll leave you to your work.
Of course. I hope to speak to you in less frantic times. I would love to hear about your people.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Fact or fiction, search Ket database. Well, once I'm near that database, I will do that. Dispatch Axul. I've received reports of sporadic raiding parties from the Ket on Haval. I want patrols stationed outside Thaldia's residence at all times. No excuses. Oh, that's the person we are trying to find, huh? Well, apparently Axul is onto her too. Anyway, there's another door over here, I think. Yeah, we have been in here before. Spare parts. Stop throwing chairs around, Ryder.
That's interesting.
I don't know if I can talk to her again. Maybe she has different dialogue. But her talking button is kind of hard to find. I can't be too close to her. You are very hard to talk to.
Why are you still here? Get going or we'll miss our chance.
Okay.
I just have a couple of questions.
All right, I'll try to answer quickly.
Well, look at that. She actually has some dialogue. Yeah, tell me about yourself.
What is your role in the Resistance?
I'm a data analyst, sometimes hacker. I try to leave the fighting to those that are good at it. I used to do research at Jarnik before the Ket occupied it. I barely escaped the attack.
Jarnik?
An ancient Angara city, frozen in the ice. The Ket claimed it for themselves. If the command base is taken out, we could turn our attention
Okay.
there.
Yeah, I've heard about that base.
Tell me about Nilj. What does he do?
He's one of the best agents in the Resistance. His squad has completed dozens of missions. They have hundreds of Ket kills. They call him Sharvad Gone. Whisper. Funny, because he could never keep his voice down when we were children.
Alright, and tell me more about the Ket base.
Anything you can tell me about the Ket Command Center?
That base is the center of Ket operations on Vold. The labor camps, comms outposts, even the dig at Jarnik.
Okay, thank you.
I'll let you go.
Good. We need to take down that Ket base while we can.
I know you're in a hurry, but, I have other stuff to do as well. Oh, what's going on down here?
You can do it!
Oh, is this some sort of fight? Interesting. It's a little bit like kickboxing. I mean, they're not just using their fists, but also their feet. Fascinating. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like we have some sort of shop over here. It looks like the one we saw before.
How dare you accuse me in the street? You're a coward. Caught to the side, then you'll be run out of town.
What's going on here?
You're the human who came from Aya. Is it still beautiful there?
I did not see much of it, but what I saw was pretty beautiful, yes.
The most beautiful world I've seen in the cluster, by a long shot.
I miss it terribly. I was born there. Spent my childhood in warm air and sunlight. I'll never forget how that felt.
Okay. Tell me about your goods.
What do you sell?
I trade with those who have things they don't need anymore, but who need things I have. Small comforts, nothing of value to you.
Tell me more about that.
What's a small comfort on Vold?
Clothing, tools, art, toys, anything to remind them of happier times. Things they can hold in the dark.
Okay, I understand. And who are your customers?
What do you mean, people with things they don't need?
Refugees carrying whatever they grabbed as they fled. The lighter their load, the easier their journey. I pay well.
Okay, and what other questions do I have here? I don't know what this option means.
Why don't you go back?
My life, family, livelihood, they're all here.
Oh, you mean return to Aya, I see. Okay, well, thank you.
Thanks for talking with me.
Thank you for reminding me of Aya.
Alright, you know, this is something that I actually really like about this game, and I think it is a very BioWare thing to do. You know, in this place and in the other outposts we met before, and on Prodromos, we met a bunch of people that don't really have anything to do with the story at large. I mean, some of them may have a minor side quest for you, but even those people that just, you know, give you some weird collection quest, they all have some additional dialogue, and you can all ask them some questions like, you know, how are you? Why did you come here? What are you doing? That is not essential for the story, and that just adds, you know, flavor and world building and adds to the lore. And I really like that about this game. So, lots of people we can talk to just, you know, for the sake of talking to them and for getting to know the people and, you know, the world. And, okay, this is another merchant, and apparently she's mostly selling materials, which I don't really need, I think. Yeah, I don't think I have been in these buildings before.
You're that Pathfinder, right? I heard about your landing. Welcome to the Aratan. I'd offer you space, but a group from Hajara just claimed the last of it.
What is Aratan?
My translator lost that one. What's an Araton?
It means shelter from the dark. A hostel for people who don't want to camp on the ice. We're the only Dar large enough to support one, so everyone comes here. I get Hajara researchers, resistance patrols, even your people on occasion.
There were humans here?
No, people like her. Spiky ones. They hated the cold. I had to crank up the sun eaters to thaw them out.
You had Turians here?
What were Turians doing out here?
I didn't ask. I assumed they were like you, helping the resistance.
Huh.
They haven't come back yet, so they're probably still out there.
That is interesting. Well, glad I brought, Vetra along.
I should get going.
Stay warm.
Not sure if I would have gotten that piece of dialogue if Vetra hadn't been in my party. The spiky one.
How are you finding the bunk?
It's a bed. Better than sleeping in the ice in the dark.
It is dark out there, isn't it? It's a good thing Marifa's sun lamp's here.
Angaran heated bed combines warmth with simple medical technology geared specifically for Angaran physiology. That is neat, a heated bed. Okay, going to disturb these guys. I will pick up the iridium over here. And there's even more rooms. And more people I can talk to. Angaran medical stats. Based on Angaran physiological norms, the subject has a compromised immune system weakened by overuse of the town and has contracted a respiratory illness. I see.
You, the Pathfinder. Is it true? Can you talk to the old machines?
You mean the Remnant?
I'm no threat to them. Never have been. Tell them to stop hurting me.
I'm not sure if I can. Yeah, why are they attacking you?
Why would the Remnant come after you?
I dig for useful things around the pillars. Good tech. Machines always left me alone until now.
And that's how you were hurt?
Did they injure you or just chase you off?
They chased me and I slipped on the ice. That hurt.
Okay, I see. And yeah, I'm not sure if I can actually help you.
You were misinformed. I can't actually talk to the Remnant. Even if I could, I don't think they'd listen.
Well, good are you then? Thanks for nothing.
Well, I can destroy them and kill the cat. That's what I can do. So, who are you?
Boxel says you rescued her brother. I don't have words to express my gratitude. I am Eski Yevith, steward of Techix. I hope to make your stay here a pleasant one. It's the least I can do.
It's cold. Is this a complaint or an observation?
I'm Ryder with the... Oh damn, it's cold out here.
Yes, the low temperatures do not bother us, but your physiology must be quite different. There are sun lamps all over Techix. I hope they help.
They do. They do. Okay, tell me more about this place.
Tell me more about Techix.
It's the largest town on Vold, home to hundreds of my people. We manufacture, we trade, and we try to live good lives, even with the Ket presence. I have lived here all my life, and there's no place I'd rather live.
What about Aya?
Ugh, sulfurous air. Not for me.
Okay, to each her own. And you're the steward?
You called yourself steward. What's that?
I have guardianship of Techix. I ensure its functions, and that its people are safe. Commander Doziel and the Resistance fight the Ket with their weapons, with their fists. Myself and others here, we fight by refusing to give in, by living in spite of them.
Okay, good luck with that.
I won't disturb you further.
It is no disturbance at all. May your luck build, Ryder.
Well, thank you. Let me grab the stuff from this container. Then I can exit here. Where does this lead?
The whole city's empty?
Quiet as a tomb. Nobody left.
How did you get away?
Just look. No Ket patrols on the route I took out.
Gotta hand
Okay,
it to
I
these
have...
Angara. They're tough.
They are tough. I don't think I have been in the building over here, so let's see if I can get inside.
Oh, my back's killing me. Get used to it. Part of the job. Just make sure you don't drop the fusion cores. Did that once. Spent a year paying it off. Sons.
Apparently you are not doing anything at the moment, just drinking and stuff. Well, I guess even Angara needed a little bit of downtime. A message from the Resistance. Eska, due to the horrific attack on Erosk, I am instructing all Dar leaders to be prepared to accept refugees. Please let Marif know to make the survivors his top priority. They've seen the loss of their homes, their families. The least we can do is give them a safe space. I'll send a supply donation from Aya to help you with the extra cost. Thank you for your kindness and cooperation, Commander Doziel. Tell me you're okay. I dreamt last night that the cat took you from me. It's been the same thing every night since you left. Nightmares are all my mind can give me. I'm not sure how much longer I can do this. Even in a paradise like Aya, I stay awake at night worried for you. I know you wanted to stay and complete your work, but is it really worth the danger? You can work here with me. Just come back to me, please. Doesn't say who wrote this or to whom. Pavoa, Mama. Nisha says I shouldn't bother you, but I'm sneaking a message to you in case you forgot about me. Is it very cold there? Yes, it is. I'm happy it's warm here in the city. Did you get my drawing? Nisha says you keep people safe in Tajik, so I imagined you as a hero with a cloak made of stars. That's kind of cute. I miss you so much. I hope you come back soon. Bring me a present. I love you. Okay, I guess this is the child of someone here. I see. Anyway, I think I'm going to stop my trip through the city now. There may be more areas here that I still need to explore, so I will continue that. And then I would like to head out and do some other stuff. I mean, there are at least 2 more quests that I can pick up. And I think I will follow basically the same strategy that I did on EOS, because it worked pretty well. Focus on the main tasks for now, and I guess that would mean to activate the monolith over here, right? And find the vault. So yeah, that's what we're going to do next episode. As usual, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.